can see over here on the screen, this is the circuit diagram of non-inverting amplifier. So guys, let us come and know that what is non-inverting amplifier. Non-inverting amplifier is a basic type of operational amplifier configurations that amplifies the input signal without inverting its phase, which means that the output signal is in the same phase as in the input signals. So let us know about the working principle of non-inverting amplifier circuit. First, coming to the input signal, which is connected to the non-inverting terminals as positive sign of the operational amplifier. This is where the name non-inverting amplifier came. So the input signals maintain the same polarity or the phase as it is amplified. Coming to the next as inverting terminals, which is in negative form. Inverting terminal, basically it is not directly connected to the input. It receives the feedback from the outputs via the pair of the resistors, as we know that R1 and R2. These feedbacks control the gain of the amplifier and stabilize the system. So from here the gain will be equals to 1 plus R2 by R1. So R1 is the resistor between the inverting inputs and ground. R2 is same the resistors between the output and inverting input signals. From this, the output signal is an amplified version of input with no changes in polarity. Guys, one more important key point on this non-inverting amplifier is basically non-inverting amplifier terminal has a very high input impedance, maintaining its draw almost no current from the input source, which is ideal for amplifying weak signals without loading down the source. And where we use non-inverting amplifier. Non-inverting amplifier is used to boost the audio signal without distorting the waveform. For this purpose, non-inverting amplifier is used. So guys, we came to know about the working and uses and what is non-inverting amplifier circuit. So as you all can see on the right side of the screen that this is the waveform of non-inverting amplifier. This red one is output and this blue one is input. The down one is time and the left side is voltage. So from this waveform we can know how the non-inverting amplifier gives its output. So let us come and draw the design of non-inverting amplifier circuit. So now coming to MATLAB, first equipment we are going to take, that is AC voltage. As we know that we have to take the blue in color because black one is used for power supply, power electronics. Now the next equipment will be voltage sensor. We are going to take over the blue one. The next equipment is electrical reference. Electrical reference is used for ground. Next is solver configuration. One of the input and block, in simulation, because if this solver will not there, then the simulation will not take place at all. The reason is used to convert the model that you developed. So solver configuration is used. The next equipment, Simulink converter. Why we use Simulink converter? We use Simulink converter, it's required because we are using voltage sensor circuit. If Any sensor are associated with the temperature are also associated with the real world. They are physical quantity. They need to be converted into MATLAB Simulink process. So Simulink converter is used. The next equipment is resistor. Resistor is used as we have seen the circuit diagram. So resistor is used. Then we will using amplifier circuit, which is op-amp operational amplifier. Lastly, we will be taking scope. Why we use scope? To see the output waveform. So we use scope. As we have taken all the equipment which is required in our circuit diagram, now it's time to design the circuit. Now I arranged all the equipments in their place. Then we will give the connections. We also need two voltage, one for input and one for output to see the output. Ground also needed too. To reverse the op-amp, we will right click over the op-amp, then we will do the changing of the sign. Resistor also too needed, so we will be by doing Control C and Control V. The resistor is given connection to the op-amp. Is connected to the ground. Then the AC voltage source will be connected with the op-amp positive and also connected to the ground. Then the resistor will be connected with the op-amp. The output voltage will be connected with the op-amp Vout, and then the resistor will connected with their node. The voltage will be connected with the op-amp. It is connected with the Vout. By taking, it will be connected with the ground. It will be connected with the ground. Then after that, output of voltage source, voltage sensor will be connected same with the ground. It will be connected with the Simulink converter, and it will connect it to the scope. It is connected with the scope. Then the it is connected with the second converter, output of the voltage, and it will connected with the scope to see the waveform. Now it's time for giving connection the solver configuration. Solver configuration with the voltage. So the circuit diagram is completed. Now it's time for giving the parameters. Now you can see over the screen that my circuit diagram of non-inverting amplifier is done. Now it's time for giving the parameters. So coming to the resistor 1, double clicking over here, resistor I have taken 10 kilo ohm. You can take according to your that what parameter you are going to give, what you are giving in the resistor, first resistor you have to give the second same in the second resistor. Coming to the second resistor as the same 10 kilo ohm as I have taken. Now it's time for taking the AC voltage source parameter. Frequency I have taken 3 volt, and peak amplitude I have taken 3 volt, and frequency I have taken 1000 hertz. You can take according to your parameters. After that, I have taken the simulation time as 0.002. After that, it's time for running the simulations. So run. After compiling, just double click over the scope to watch your waveform. Here it is. So this is the waveform of non-inverting amplifier.